everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree and thank you guys for tuning into my channel. If you are not new to my channel, welcome back, and if you are new, welcome to my channel, and please subscribe down below. I would love it if you guys can join my little family. So we are going to get into this video today. Today I'm going to be doing a everyday fall makeup type thing. I had fall photos yesterday, family fall photos, and I did my makeup and I loved how my makeup turned out, so I thought I would do it for a video. It's pretty simple, it's pretty like I think like a natural glam, and it's really easy to achieve. And yeah, so I'll show you guys how I do that today, and I will get into this video. First and foremost, I need to put some chapstick on my lips because this weather is making my lips dry, so I'm gonna moisturize my lips a little bit. I'm using the Elephant Lippy Balm. I literally love this chapstick. Take it with me everywhere. It's literally amazing. And then we're gonna go in with primer. I'm going to be using 2 primers today because that's what I used when I did my photos, and I loved how dewy my skin looked. So I think this was the reason why my skin looked so dewy, was because of the primers that I used. So the first primer that I'm going to go in with is the Fenty Beauty Primer. Love this primer. I just love it. It's so hydrating. It really is so hydrating, like it says, and so I'm just gonna go all over my face with it. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Guys, so my friend recommended this primer to me, and I kind of was seeing it all over Pinterest that it was a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I've never tried the Tatcha one because I'm not even gonna go there with their prices, but you guys, this primer is so nice. Like, I love this primer. My first time was using it yesterday, and now I'm hooked. Like, I will never not use this primer as of right now. So guys, I kind of wanted this to be like a chit chat video as well, because I haven't filmed a video, haven't posted a video in about 3 weeks because I've been so busy with midterms. I was really overwhelmed because of midterms the past few weeks, and I would just felt like on edge a lot of the time. I really was just really stressed. And you know, usually, let's move on to the next thing while I'm talking. For foundation, I'll be using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation, and it's in the shade 290. I have been loving this foundation. I've been using this foundation probably for the last month now, and it's amazing. Like, it's literally such an amazing foundation. I personally not a fan of their matte one because I have dry to normal skin. So if you don't like that one, that's probably why. And this one I love. I literally love it. I will keep repurchasing this because it's just such an amazing foundation. So I would highly recommend it. Go out and get it right now. So like I was saying before, I was just really overwhelmed with midterms and all that stuff, and I'm graduating this semester. Graduating December, so all the classes that I'm taking are mandatory for me to graduate, and so I think the stress of me putting on myself that like I have to do well in these classes to graduate, and I'm also trying to get a really high GPA this semester just to end off with like a big bang. And I think maybe I'm just putting a lot of pressure on myself because I'm not just a student parent. I mean, I'm not just a student, I'm also a parent, and so it's a lot for somebody. And you know, I'm doing it, but at times it's really challenging, and at times I really just have to slow down and realize my limitations and my boundaries because I can't do it all. Like, I really can't do it all, and I was trying to do it all at some point this month, and I was losing it. I was losing my mind. I was so overwhelmed. I would have breakdowns, and you know, I feel like that's a common thing for college students to have, or like a little emotional breakdowns. But for me, I don't like doing that. You know, it puts a lot of stress on me, my mental health, and I'd rather just not go through that. And so at some point I was just like, I get what I get on these grades. I'm not gonna let that define who I am. And it was starting to take time away from Ezra. It was starting to take time from me. And I can't let that happen. You know, self-care is really important to me. Being a mother is so important to me. And so I was just like, this has to stop. I cannot like let this semester bring me down. And so it's finally over, and I kind of realized that towards the end, but now that it's over, I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So now I just have November. Well, it's about to be the last week of October, but then I just have November and then December, and so I'm almost done. The last week of classes is the first week of December, and then graduation is the 21st. So I'm pretty much almost done, and I'm just so grateful that I'm about to graduate and that I've made it this far, because if you would have asked me when I first had Ezra, my first semester at Berkeley, if I was going to finish, I probably would have said I have no idea, because it was tough. It was so tough with a newborn, and I always knew in the back of my head that I am going to be a college graduate, kid or not. Like, that was never going to deter me, but it was difficult at Berkeley with the child. And I always like want to be transparent with that. Like, it's been difficult for sure, but I've always found ways to navigate through it. I've always found outlets to make it easier for myself. And I've never tried to get the best GPA, honestly, because being a mother has always been my top priority. So that's that little rant. But yeah, I am graduating in December, and I'm almost done, and I'm so excited. So let's move on. So I ended up doing my eyebrows off camera, and I always use my ABH eyebrow pencil, and this is in the color Ebony, so this is the color that I'm in. And then I used my NYX Control Freak brow gel. I love this brow gel. So yeah, I used those two combos, and I did this off camera because brows girl. And then now I'm gonna go in with concealer. So this is a concealer that I have been loving. It's the Maybelline Master Conceal, I believe. Yeah, Master Conceal. I'm in the shade 40 medium, and so I've been using this. It's such a good drugstore concealer. It has such a great consistency and coverage. I literally love the formula of it. It can get a little bit cakey if you don't, if you like overdo it. So I feel like maybe don't overdo this one, but I typically don't overdo concealer, so that's that. So I just put a little bit of that concealer, and then I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. So how have you guys been? Oh gosh, I'm just so thankful that this semester is almost over. It's been a tough one. And by the way, to add on to like midterms and stuff, this semester has been the semester that I have taken the most classes. I'm taking 4 classes this semester, and I've never taken that many classes since I've had Ezra. And so it has been like even more of a challenge because of that. But Ezra started preschool, and so that makes it a little bit easier because I have Wednesdays to myself, or not the whole day, but like from the morning to 1 o'clock, and he goes to school, and so I can get work done then. Because I really don't like doing work when he's at home. I just feel so bad. You know, I feel like I take time from him, and so I try not to, but during the month of midterms, I had to, because I'm with him a lot. Like, I'm with him a lot. I'm with him most of the time. So, I kind of just had to do what I had to do, you know? I'm gonna put a bit of the Laura Mercier powder on underneath my eyes, just a bit. I don't like a lot of powder under my eyes. Like, I don't know why, I just don't. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. I have absolutely nowhere to go, so just want to show you guys my makeup today, because I've been really thinking about YouTube and like posting, and I'm just really excited to like finally film something and post something, because I've been missing it, guys. I've been really missing it. This is like a fun outlet for me. This is one of my hobbies that I do. I don't get to do a lot of hobbies, so like this is something that I get to do, and I get to be at home and do it, so I love it. So yeah, so next I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I love bronzer, you guys know this. I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Sun Kiss bronzer, and I love this, guys. And I'm just gonna use, I haven't been telling you guys the brushes I'm using. This is just an e.l.f. like powder brush, and the other brushes were Real Techniques. Those are pretty much the only brushes that I use, so take this back. I love this bronzer. I go ham with it. So you guys, I bought the Fenty eyebrow pencil. So I kind of wanted to do like maybe like a comparison between the ABH, but I feel like that's not a good enough video to actually do. But if you guys are interested in that, like please let me know. I've used it once and right off the bat I could already tell you I liked my ABH better. But I also need to play around with it a little bit more. So I guess we will see. Guys, I took my grad pictures and they came out so great. I'm so happy. So that's like I'm telling you, I did everything in the month of October, and so that's why I finally can just breathe and like focus on my life, because I felt like I was just in a circus the past month. As you can tell, I love bronzer. I go in with my Milani Stellar Lights palette. I literally love this palette. I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade. The darkest shade is, yeah, rose gold. And I just go over my bronzer. I go a little bit light because this stuff is really pigmented. But I feel like it just adds like a really nice glow and just kind of deepens up the bronze a little bit. So I love it. Like, this is the makeup that I do when I wear makeup. I just think it's such a beautiful, like, light, pretty makeup, you know? Like, I don't know. But lately I really haven't been wearing makeup just because I've been really busy. I haven't been like filling makeup. But then, like, actually, so I think yesterday for the photos was the first time I had worn makeup in about 2 weeks, and I loved how I looked, and it reminded me of why I loved makeup. So now I'm gonna start wearing makeup again because it just reminded me of how beautiful I felt, and it's like a pick-me-up sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just need that. So I'm gonna go into the blush next. My favorite blush is the Milani Luminoso, of course, like a classic. This is literally such an amazing bronzer. I mean, such an amazing blush. I love it so much. So just go and dust my cheeks a little bit. And then yesterday, I usually don't use highlight, but yesterday I just put a little bit on, like a little bit. And I used from the same palette that I used from the Milani. I'm just gonna use this color and just put a little bit on the tops of my cheeks, like little bit. Last little step that I have for you guys is eyeshadow. I didn't do much eyeshadow that day, but I did go in my Naked 2 palette, or not my Naked 2, I used my Urban Decay Naked palette. Ezra was playing in it today, that's why it looks so dirty. And I just used the Naked 2 color, this one, and I just go in my crease with it just to add a little bit of dimension to my eyes. Now I'm just going to set my face. I'm going to be using 2 different makeup setting sprays, and they're both Pixi. I love Pixi setting sprays. This one's the rose gold one, I believe. Yeah. Wait, okay, so this one's the rose glow mist, and this one is the makeup fixing mist. So I'm just gonna spray both of these. I'm gonna do the rose gold one first. I always cover my eyelashes because gotta do that. I'm gonna add a lip. So like I showed you guys before, I use the Drunk Elephant Lippy Balm, and on a regular day, keeping it real with you guys, I would keep my makeup like this and wear chapstick. I typically don't wear color on my lips unless I have like an event to go to or it's like a holiday, like those pictures I wore lip color. So I'm gonna show you the lip combo that I used for my pictures, but just keeping it real, if it was a regular day, like any other day, I'd be wearing just my chapstick because you can't go wrong with chapstick. So I first lined my lips. I kind of like more than lined. I put this all over my lips. This is an Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude. So I just lined my lips with that and I filled it all in. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Soft Matte in Stockholm. This is a favorite. I need to go to NYX and get like more colors because I love NYX lip creams. Like, these are my favorite, honestly. And MAC too, but I don't really go to MAC very often. And so after that, I let that dry a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with 2 Buxom lip glosses. I just got both of these and I love them, and I loved how they looked mixed. So I just ended up mixing these. So I did the lighter one, and this one's White Russian, right? Yeah, this is White Russian, and then this is Hot Toddy. Literally, I love Buxom's lip glosses. Like, I'm not a big lip gloss person, but these ones are just life-changing. They're honestly such an amazing product, and Buxom just like, you just can't go wrong with Buxom. I have another Buxom one that I've had for maybe like 2 years, and it's still in tip-top condition. So I highly recommend Buxom products. They're worth the money, I feel like, personally. So I'm gonna go with White Russian first. Actually, I should probably go in with, I think I went with Hot Toddy first. I'm gonna go in with Hot Toddy first. So this is my finished makeup look. As you can tell, it's just really, and remember, don't forget to brush your eyelash extensions. I didn't show that, but anyways, this is the end of the makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. All these products I've been using for a while now, and I literally love them. So go out and get them all. I love them so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope you guys loved chit-chatting with me, and I will see you guys in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and tell your friends about me, share, like, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!